We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the Tampa Bay Rays. Brandon Lau, the American League's leading hitter, continues his bid at a batting title right after this. Yonny Chirinos gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, if you were getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately, in his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Stepping up to the plate, Andrew Velasquez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Chopped on the ground over to first. Right to him. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ramon Urias.
In now for the O's, Ramon Urias. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Urias, a 25-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And here's Renato Nunez as he'll take a look at ball 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, Dero, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger if something's close.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Stepping in now, DJ Stewart. Lifted in the air to center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. O's nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Asher Wojciechowski, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
So digging in now, Brian O'Grady. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
No left fielder, Brian O'Grady.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's taken for strike 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more. Especially the way this team is underachieved, you got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Number 8.
In now, Brandon Lau. Hard liner to center field. Hayes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Stepping in, Austin Meadows. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. That's smoked, but right into the shift. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Austin Hayes the next to bat, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch on its way.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Here comes the 0-1. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled off. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting 7, the catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Into the box, Adley Rutschman. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He enters play here at 288, 7 homers, and he's driven in 24. Set to deliver the 0-1. Santander stands at first with 1 out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Batting 8.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Stevie Wilkerson. He's set and the pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's quickly 0-2. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. He grounds it sharply to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Number 88.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-0. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Adames ranging into the outfield. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Orioles leave him loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Ji-Man Choi. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's just 2 for 12. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 to 1-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that is off the wall. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Up next for the Rays, Kevin Kiermaier. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
Nobody out, runner on first. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
There's ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Joey Wendell, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch on its way. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
And this is low. Ball two. 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
None out. Runners at first and second. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out.
Great play right there, and I love the way he played it. Sometimes when you slide for a ball, you give your eyes a little better angle to look up at it, and you kind of get your whole body under it. He's clearly practiced that a lot and made it look really easy.
Standing in, Willie Adames, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the 2nd casualty of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, and that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The set and the 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
So here's Mike Zunino as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Ready with the 2-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. At the plate, Ramon Urias. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Ramon Urias.
Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Grady is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. So with 1 away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. At the plate, Renato Nunez. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
The batter.
Into the box,
24.
DJ Stewart. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
That finds the zone, a called strike.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And he fouls this one off. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Grounded to first. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Rays are out in front, 1-0.
We're back now as the Rays are preparing for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning, and this lineup has been a huge bright spot for the ball club this season. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Brian O'Grady is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping up now, Brandon Lau hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
0 for 1 here in the early going. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After to Santander, he gets there, and that's the second out. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. This is lifted out to left. Santander waits on it. And that ends the inning. One left for Tampa, but they're up 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Diaz in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
To the plate now, Adley Rutschman. On, he pops it up, and this will land foul. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Now at the plate, Stevie Wilkerson, a base hit in his first trip. Here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He drew a walk his first time up.
The center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
And the pitch. Late square, and this is popped up. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
Now back, second baseman, Joey Rendon.
Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Kiermaier's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
At the plate now, Willie Adames. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Now a throw over. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Curveball down and in, misses, ball 2. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in, Yandy Diaz. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. First and second here with nobody out. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Stepping into the box, Mike Zunino. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Zunino is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Couldn't get on top of that. A little pop-up to the right side. Nunez is there, and the side is retired. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Rays are in front 2-0. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Rio Ruiz is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Choi has a play. One down. Striding into the box, Andrew Velasquez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Bases are empty. One man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Ready on 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Ramon Urias. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Brian O'Grady.
The left fielder, Ryan.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And there's one away. Next will be the designated hitter, Brandon Lau. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. One out, nobody on. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
In now, Austin Meadows. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's set. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball one. Count 1-0. Ball two.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Now the 2-0.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball. 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Santander. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Ready now, G-Man Choi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 1-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And there's a base hit on the line. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Center fielder.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Kevin Kiermaier is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0.
Yeah. 1-1.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Oh, right back to him on the mound. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Now at the plate, Renato Nunez. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The batter, number 24.
So striding in, DJ Stewart. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here it comes. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Reined in. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Stepping in, Austin Hayes. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Here's the first pitch to him. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're still down. It's 2-0. Hector Velasquez is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Hector Velasquez.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell.
The second baseman, Joey Wendell.
From the stretch. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Now batting.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
At the plate, Willie Adames, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1, and there he goes towards second. Pitch outside, the throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
A runner at second, nobody out. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 2-2.
You got a full count. 3-2.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Wendell rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher is going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Into the box now, Yandy Diaz, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home. Into center field, line drive base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Here now is Mike Zunino. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
The 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. A play at the plate, and he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
The left fielder, number 31, Brian O'Grady.
So now to the plate, Brian O'Grady, as he grounds one briskly to short. One there. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Brandon Lau. He doubled his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 1-0. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. A 1-1.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this pitch is popped straight up right around the home plate area. And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with 2 away now. Digging in, Austin Meadows, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Throw over to the bag, back in standing. Comes set with the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The 2-1. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Santander, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First offering on its way. A bouncer to the left side. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Stepping in now, Adley Rutschman. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Comes set and the 0-1.
Ball, that's in.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
No, inside.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Striding forward now is the DH, Stevie Wilkerson. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. A ball and a strike.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. But this is a foul ball. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Swing and a line drive. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now back, first baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Now batting, Rio Ruiz. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
Here's the 1-0. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And there's ball 2 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
All even now, 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier giving chase. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the shutout will disappear on the sacrifice fly as they're finally on the board here in inning number 7.
Number 88.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Andrew Velasquez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Chaz Rowe will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Chaz Rowe.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's out. That's ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. From the stretch. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Rays 4 and the Orioles 1. Richard Blyer gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ji-Man Choi. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Ji-Man Choi.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Blyer has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And strike three called as he gets a little help there. One away. So striding forward now, Kevin Kiermaier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The batter, the second baseman, Joey.
Striding in once again, Joey Wendell. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
That evens it up 1-1. Fouled away. We're in the seventh now. 4-1 our score to this point. Ball two with a sinker that runs off the inside. Here now the 2-2 is a called strike three on the corner. Rays go in order 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Ready now for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Rowe was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got one or two big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Weak grounder down the line at third. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 0-2 home.
Nope.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Renato Nunez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The next 0-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Fly ball out to straightaway left. O'Grady is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready once again, DJ Stewart. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply on the ground to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting. The center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Into the box, Austin Hayes.
As he hits one on a line to left field.
And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Here comes the first pitch.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Sean Armstrong is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year.
Sean Armstrong.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Willie Adames.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
He's set, and the pitch. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. The 1-0 home.
Oh, that's just out.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Third baseman number 2. Yandy.
At the plate, Yandy Diaz. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
Ball 1.
8th inning. 4-1 is our score. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. 3-1. Here it is. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in once again, Mike Zunino. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Diego Castillo comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 63, Diego Castillo.
Digging in and looking for more, Adley Rutschman. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Hit hard to the right side, and that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the ninth.
Hey, Dan, obviously good game plan by the offensive team. Bunch of knocks, but they can't seem to get any runs going.
Boy, I'd say as a pitcher, Dero, you're always trying to minimize the damage. Lots of traffic, but so far, very little to show for. You wonder how much longer he can keep this up.
Stevie Wilkerson stands in as he looks at ball one here. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike two. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
To the plate now, Rio Ruiz, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Strike two.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Runner at first here, one man out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
At the plate now, Andrew Velasquez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here's the 0-1. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Rays win for the 96th time, most in the division. Yonny Chirinos hangs win number 11 on his line. Diego Castillo wraps it up for the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.